Luvbugs. How are you guys doing? Look, today's video, we are talking about forgiveness. Yes, guys, in our healing season still, and y'all know that forgiveness is a very important part of healing. It's a very important part of releasing all of that poison that you're holding on to, and it helps you to be in peace. It helps you to be happy. It helps you to look at things totally different, and it also lets you know that you are on the right path because now you're feeling good. Now you got the energy to do what it is that you need to do because you're letting go of all of that anger and all of that pain and everything that everybody has did to you that is weighing heavy on you. You are letting it go. So guys, let's get into this video, and I'm going to tell you some things that will help you forgive and the reasons why you should forgive, and some things that I am dealing with and some things that I am doing to stay on my forgiveness journey. So guys, again, let's get into this video. I hope you enjoy, and I love you, love you, love you. Mwah. Hello, love bugs. How are you guys doing? Welcome back, guys, to another video with your girl Carol. And today, guys, we are still on our healing journey. We are still moving forward, doing the necessary things that we got to do in order to be a better version of ourselves. So guess what, guys? We're going to talk about forgiveness. Yes, because we cannot be on a healing journey. We cannot be healed if we're still holding on to all that negativity, all that malice in our heart, because we have not forgiven the people who have hurt us. Yes, so guys, forgiveness, and I'm going to give you three different types of definitions on forgiveness. But before we get, let's bag it back. Let's bag it up. Before we get into the topic, you already know, if you feel like you can benefit from some encouraging videos, by all means, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, click like, share, and comment. And don't forget to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend about your girl over here. Tell them to come on over here because we're about love. Yes, we're about transparency. We're about uplifting, motivating. We're about Christ over here. We're about love. Yes, 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 and yes. Okay, guys. So I'm going to give you three little different definitions of forgiveness. So first is the simple definition. Forgiveness is choosing to let go of the pain someone caused you, even when they don't ask for it. It's not saying that it's not saying what you did was okay. It's saying you won't be chained to it anymore. We cannot be locked and chained to what someone has done to us. We cannot, because let me tell you something. Forgiveness is a choice. I want you to know that. Y'all know I got my little notes because I want to stay on track. But forgiveness is a choice. Forgiveness is a choice. And when you hold on to anger, it's like drinking poison and expecting the other person to be affected by that. Make that make sense. We are drinking the poison. We're killing ourselves because we cannot forgive. And we're watching them, exceeding. We're watching them doing some great things. We're watching them over, and we're angry because nothing is happening. But something is happening. Something is happening. And what is happening is we are dying a slow death because we're not allowing ourselves to forgive. We're not allowing ourselves to forgive. Yes. So guys, we got to forgive. We got to get in our forgiveness bag. Yes. Okay. So the psychological definition: the process of reducing negative feelings such as resentment or bitterness towards a person or group, and replacing those feelings with understanding, compassion, and sometimes even love. Yes, we got to learn how to forgive so we can be happy. We can be filled with love. We can just have compassion, have understanding. Sometimes we just don't understand. But Christ said, lean not to your own understanding. And when you realize that you're not on this earth for yourself, when you realize that the things you go through are tests, things, and it becomes a testimony for you to be able to help somebody else with their issues, help somebody else overcome their obstacles. So when you realize that, then you begin to move differently. We live in and I said this before, we live in a selfish world. It's all about us. It's all about what I want. It's all about what you can do for me. And it's like, that's not how God designed us. We are put on this earth to help each other. We're put on this earth to uplift, motivate, and encourage each other. If I see my fellow sister and brother struggling, and especially if I've been through that, not that I'm spinning, I don't want to gatekeep. The things and the tools that I'm using and that's helping me, I don't want to gatekeep. I want to help you. I want to help you, and I'm going to do everything that I can to help you. And I'm telling you, and I know some of you probably rolling your eyes, some of you probably feeling some type of way, because, forgiveness is like you taking the power away. Forgiving someone is like they're not going to be punished for what they did, or they're like, that's not what forgiveness is. It's for you. You got to realize, you got to sit down and just think about it. This is living rent free in your head for about how many years now? You're unhappy, you're bitter, you're snapping, you're rolling your eyes. You can't even live your life to the fullest because you're holding on to all of that negativity. Yes. Okay, let's talk about the biblical, guys, the definition. A moral and spiritual act of grace, modeled after God's forgiveness of us. You got to remember that you got to be forgiven as well, because you're not an angel. You're not doing everything on a straight and arrow. You are human, and you make mistakes as well. So if God forgives us, why can't you forgive someone else? It means releasing others from the debt of their wrongdoing, not holding it against them anymore. Like, that's not just what God wants us to do. We can't keep holding on to what you did to me for forever. I know it's hard. And I don't expect you to be like, oh, okay, I hear what she's saying, man. I'm finna go ahead and do what I got to do today. But we're not promised tomorrow. But I want you to begin to tear down those walls. I want you to begin to link out them chains one by one. And before you know it, you're going to be a totally different person. You're going to begin to see different. You're going to begin to see the brightness of light, the brightness of day. You're going to begin to just love you and love just being where you are in life. But you got to forgive. I don't think people really understand how important it is to forgive. And I'm not speaking from I'm speaking from experience. I have held on to what people have done to me for as long as I can remember. And because I didn't forgive, I probably got to forgive like 45 people, because I learned how to suppress and hold on to everything that has ever occurred to me. And every time something else happens, I hold on to that. And so I'm just pressing it down. So from day one all the way to day 1,000, I'm holding on to that. And it's got me, and it had me going crazy, because I didn't deal with it. I became a people pleaser. I became depressed. I became angry. I became uneasy. I think everybody's talking about me. I think everybody's mistreating me. I think everybody is like the people that hurt me. And it just kept going and kept going and kept going. And one day I was like, you know what? I cannot live my life like this absolutely anymore. Yep, that's what I said. I cannot continue to live my life like this, because it is driving me crazy. I need Christ in order for me to have him completely. I have to let go of a lot of things, and I got to allow him to do a work in me. I can't allow myself to continue to hold on to what somebody said. And I'm going to tell you something else. In order for you to be set free, okay, guys, I had to, my device had got a little hot, so it turned off. But anyway, guys, like I was saying, you have to detach yourself. You have to detach yourself from negative people, negative things, things that hold you back, things that are not moving you forward, things that are not attaching you to Christ. Like, you have to let those things go. And holding on to everything someone has done to you is definitely something you need to detach yourself from, because you can't be whole, you can't be happy, you can't be at peace, you can't do those things. And so we wanting peace, we're wanting that peace, so therefore we got to detach and we got to let go, we got to forgive. Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a couple little things of what forgiveness is not. Okay, so what forgiveness is not: it's not condoning the offense, it's not forgetting or pretending it didn't happen. A lot of you will not forgive because of that simple little thing right there. It doesn't always mean reconciliation. It doesn't mean the person avoids consequences. That's another reason why we don't want to forgive, because we want them to face whatever consequence that they got to deal with. We want it. But let me tell you something. The consequences are going to happen whether it's on this side or the other side. It's all up to God. People sowed their seeds and now they have to worry about what's going to happen. We can't worry about it. We may not ever see what is happening or the consequences, but it's okay. It is okay. But just know that God is going to handle it. And God's way is way worse than our way. So we got to let it go. We got to give those things to God, because God is going to help us. I know a lot of people, a lot of people don't think prayer works. I know a lot of people think giving it to Christ ain't going to work. I know a lot of people thinking, just you feel like if you just let it go, then they're not going to suffer, or they're not going to go through like what you want them to go through. Like, things are not going to go the way that we want it to go. It's not. But you got to be mature enough to let go and forgive. Yes, you got to. You got to. Now I'm talking to myself, honey, because I held on to a lot of things. I think I have held on to maybe like about 200 people. 200 people I just feel like did me wrong. So just know, but realistically, just imagine being bound up in about 200 people's things that they've done to you. And some people have did it multiple times. Just imagine you just hovering it. I mean, you just holding on to all of that. Imagine you holding on to all of that. I can't believe your back ain't broke, because you're holding on to so many things. And you got one at a time. You got to forgive, and you got to take that layer off, and forgive this person and take that layer off. And it's not for them. I can't stress that enough. It's not for them. It's for you. We're focusing on you. We want you to live and be happy and to be healthy. We don't want you to die a slow death to the poison that you are taking. Yes. Nope. And I'm going to give you 5 reasons why we need to forgive. I'm going to give you 5 reasons. First reason is it frees you from the burden. Who wants to continue to carry the burden of unforgiveness? Holding on to anger, bitterness, and resentment weighs heavy on your heart. Forgiveness doesn't mean what happened was okay, like we said before. It means you're choosing not to let it control your peace. You understand me? You're allowing that unforgiveness to control your peace. And you wonder why you can't be happy. You wonder why you can't smile. You wonder why when you see the sweetest things, you rolling your eyes and you mad at them because they happy over there. Okay. It's releasing yourself from the emotional prison. Those walls that you build up. Yes, it's time to be released. It's time to be released. And 2, it's part of your healing. Didn't I tell you we on our healing journey? Didn't I tell you that we got to, in order to be completely healed, we got to do this step, and that's forgive? Forgive everybody. Forgive everybody. Now, if you don't want to heal, you want to be mad, you want to be upset, that's cool. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the ones who want to change in their life. I'm talking to the ones who want to forgive, the ones who want to be happy, the ones who want to move forward in life, the ones who want to be connected to Christ. I'm telling you, you got to forgive. You got to forgive. Okay. Unforgiveness keeps wounds open. Forgiveness is like medicine to the soul. Yes, it doesn't erase the pain, but it starts the process of true healing. Yes, then I tell you again, we're on this healing process. We got to forgive. I feel like that's like one of the first steps into walking into your healing journey is to forgive. It may not, well, I say for me, because there are other steps that somebody may want to take. You know, we all different. We all move differently. So whatever step forgiveness is for you, then, but just make sure it's a part of your steps. Yes. Okay. God commands it. That should have been number one. God commands it and models it. In Ephesians 4:32, it says, "Be kind to each other, tenderhearted, forgiving one another, just as God through Christ has forgiven you." God forgives us freely and completely, not halfway. He ain't halfway doing stuff. Completely. I'm going to forgive this, but I'm still going to hold on to this. That's still not forgiving. You're still holding on. Okay. And he calls us to do the same. Yes, we got to start being obedient. We got to start getting our word and knowing what God requires of us. And we got to start living our lives as if how God wants us. And I'm telling you, like, things are going to still happen. He said weapons are still going to form, but we need to know the tools in order to handle whatever's coming our way. We are so defeated and we're so down and out, and we lose because we don't have the right tools in order to fight what is coming our way. God, the battle is already won. The battle is already won, but in order for you to get to that side, baby, you need the tools in order to get to that side. Okay. Y'all don't hear me. Y'all don't hear me. 4, it brings peace, not powerlessness. That's the thing. We think that we are so, we're giving the other person power because we're forgiven. So not right. So you couldn't be wronger. It's not giving them the power. You're taking your power back. Yes. Some think forgiving makes them weak. Did I step on some toes? But it's actually a sign of strength. It means you're strong enough to move forward without needing revenge, payback, or an apology. Sometimes you're not even going to get an apology. Sometimes you can't get your lick back. And you got to be okay with that. Because guess who got you? Guess who gonna make everything okay? God is. God is. And I want God to fight my battles. I don't want to fight him. I'm tired of trying to fight. I want God to fight them. I want God to win my battles, which are already won. He already said the victory is mine. So I don't want to fight. And if I do have to fight, I don't want to fight alone. I don't want to fight alone. I want to fight with every necessary tool that God creates for me to fight with. The battle is already won, like I said, but in order to get to that, you know, we got to go through some things, and I want those tools. I need those tools in order to move forward, and we got to forgive. Okay. So, number 5, it opens the door to restore relationships if possible. Forgiveness doesn't always lead to reconciliation, especially in a toxic or unsafe situation. But it allows space for restoration when the time and hearts are right. Okay, so listen, forgiveness isn't always instant. It's often a process. But choosing to forgive is choosing to live free, whole, and in alignment with God's grace. Yes, I told you, you don't have to just be like, okay, I'm going to fully do everything I need to do, and I'm going to be good today. No, it's a process. And everything that is worth it is a process. We don't want something that is microwavable. We don't want something that's just going to drop in our lap. We want something that's going to be sustainable, something that's going to last forever. And sometimes that takes time. It's always in God's timing. And yeah. Let me see, guys. I just want you to know. Y'all know I got my notes. Y'all, I probably didn't say that. I don't know if I done said it. Y'all done did this video 1,000 times because you know how the enemy try to stop you from doing what you got to do, but I'm gonna do it. But anyway, guys, I just also want to say that forgiveness, again, is a choice. Sometimes a hard one, but it's one that breaks the chains, that heals wounds, that gives you peace. How many people want to have peace? How many people want to heal their wounds? And how many people want to take those chains off your legs and off your hands, off your mind, off your soul, your heart? How many of you want to do that? How many of you will choose God today and ask him to help you in your forgiveness journey? Ask God to help you in your healing journey. Lord, what do I need to do to move forward? Lord, show me what it looks like to get on this healing journey. Lord, whatever it is that I need to do, God, I surrender it all to you, and I'm going to do what I need to do in order to get to where I need to be. How many of you out there are ready to surrender your old ways and let God make you new? How many are you ready to just give up those old ways, give up wanting to match energy, give up wanting to be angry, give up wanting to take out revenge? How many of you want to surrender and give it to Christ? How many of you will bow down to him and allow him to lead you? How many of you believe that your story is already written, that God has it already mapped out? So therefore you surrender. Stop fighting the force that is within Christ. That he's already got it out. He's already mapped it out for you. Allow yourself to live in him. Allow yourself to hear him. Allow yourself to just move forward and do what it is that you need to do. Yes. I'm one of those people. I'm surrendering to Christ. I got to do what I got to do in order to be a better version of myself. I got to detach myself from the world. I got to detach myself from people that tell me I can't do this, or people that keep hurting me, because I was a people pleaser and I just want to please the people. I can't please you anymore. It doesn't matter what you say. It doesn't matter how you treat me. It doesn't matter how you roll your eyes. It doesn't matter when I speak to you, you frown up and you move back because you don't want to talk to me because you're mad at something that somebody else did to you that's connected to me. Now, I ain't did absolutely nothing to you, but you're mad at them, so you're mad at me. And it's okay. It's okay. I'm not going to match your energy because I don't have time. I'm not going to match your energy because let me scratch that, because I ain't got time. You know what that means. But I can't match your energy because Christ said I can't. God is going to handle whatever situation that comes my way that I don't know how to handle yet. God gonna come in and he's gonna do what he got to do. I'm not fully there yet. I still sometimes want to match your energy. I still sometimes get upset, but I look up to the hills and I ask God, Lord, please help me. How do I handle this situation? What do I need to do in order to deal with this situation? Because I can't do it on my own. Because if I do it, then I'm taking 2 steps back. But if I allow Christ to do it, I keep moving forward. How many of you want to surrender? How many of you want to give it to him? How many, let me tell you, 10 times out of 10 is your flesh fighting with your spirit. You know the right things to do. You got this overwhelming spirit in your head. This overwhelming, not spirit in your head, but you got this this feeling, this spirit that's going on. You don't know how to make the right decisions. You feel like you just all over the place because you don't know what to do. That's flesh fighting spirit. Allow God to lead you. Ask God to lead you, and I guarantee you, he right there. He's waiting on you. He's waiting on you. He's never left you. You left him, but he never left you. So allow him to lead you. And that's what I'm doing. I'm allowing him to lead me. I no longer want to have control. I no longer want to do it the way that I want to do it. I no longer want to move forward in unforgiveness and hurt and pain. Like, I release all that. I forgive everybody. I forgive everybody. I can't allow you to project the things that happen to you on me anymore. I can't hold your burdens. I can't hold my burdens. I can't do the things that I used to do anymore. I can't. I release it. How you feel is how you feel. But baby, over here, I'm full of peace. I'm full of happiness because I can't allow you to be living rent-free in my head anymore. I can't allow you to live rent-free in my heart and my soul. I can't allow that darkness to keep me covered anymore because I serve Christ and I'm moving in light, and he's the life of me. He wrote my story. He knew me before I knew me. So why would I allow any person on this earth to continue to break me down? No more. No more. I move differently. So when you see me, you may still be upset with the old Carol. You may still feel like, you feel some type of way, and that's cool. Because God got to work on you. You got your own journey. But when you see me, know I'm new. No, I'm new. No, I don't move the way that I used to. I don't think the way that I used to. And I know the enemy going to try to pull me back, but guess what? God got me moving forward. God always got my back. No matter what tries to come my way, I'm going to operate in Christ. Yes. Yes. So, y'all, I just want you guys to forgive. I want you to work on forgiveness. I want you to work on your healing journey. And in your healing journey, if you got to write a journal, you got to write in your journal. If you got to get on your knees daily, do whatever it is that you need to do. I recommend you getting in that word daily, because everything that you're going through, Christ got something for you. Get in your word daily. Write in your journal. Detach yourself from the people and the things that are holding you back. You know what's holding you back. You know who's holding you back. So you got to release that. If you got to write a letter to the people who've hurt you, do that. If you got to write a letter to yourself, because sometimes you got to forgive yourself for allowing yourself to even move the way that you have allowed yourself to move. Whatever you got to do, do it. You got to talk to a therapist. I'm going to a therapist next week. I can't wait because, like I told y'all, I'm in my healing bag. I ain't got time to worry about who doing what, who said what, how they feel. I ain't got time. I ain't got time. I can't hold on to your burdens and your worries, because I've been doing that too. I've been carrying on other people's weight and burdens and all that too. I release that. Like, I'm at peace, and I'm going to stay at peace. And I recommend you to get at peace. When you see me, I hope that you feel the peace of God. Yes, 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 yes. But anyway, guys, I just want you to know that you deserve peace. You deserve freedom, and maybe, just maybe today, you'll let go. Yes. But guys, that is going to be the end of this video. I just want you to know that I love you. I just want you to know that you are amazing. You're awesome. And everything that you do, know that you got to keep Christ first. In order to live a peaceful life on this side, you got to have God with you. You got to, because the world is ready to kill, steal, and destroy you. It's ready to kill, steal, and destroy you. And if you may think that, you want X, Y, and Z, but God got something else in store for you. Allow God to do his thing. Allow God to work in you. Because what you want for yourself may not be what God wants for you. And it's not the best thing for you. We got to do what God wants us to do. And I just want you guys to forgive. Work on that forgiveness, guys. Work on being great. Work on healing. Do whatever it is that you need to do to heal, because I'm doing that. And my next thing, I like I said, I started therapy. I've always journaled. And now I'm going to work on what I inhale. Well, not inhale, but what I put in my body. Because when you don't forgive, and when you're living in depression, and you're angry, and you got anxiety going on, you allow yourself to get unhealthy physically as well as mentally. And I'm going to be the whole package, mentally, physically, spiritually. Like, I want Christ in every single thing that I do. I'm not playing. I want Christ in every single thing that I do. I don't want to be on the fence. I don't want to, if it's not of Christ, if I can't take Christ with me, I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want to straddle the fence anymore. I don't want to do things of the world and try to serve Christ. You can't do both. You cannot serve two masters. So if I stepped on your toes with that, that means you're trying to serve two masters. Who you gonna serve? Who you gonna serve? Because the world, we feel like if we give up this, we're gonna give up fun and happiness. Like, God can't. Being a Christian ain't being happy. Being a Christian ain't being fun. Doing right, being obedient ain't being... Whew, y'all, perspective is just... But anyway, we ain't gonna get into all that. I just want you guys to know that I love you. You're amazing. You're awesome. And we are on the right track of healing. We are on the right track of healing. And we cannot heal without God. And we cannot heal without forgiveness. Again, the word for today is what, guys? Forgiveness. Yes. I love you. I want you to have the most amazing, awesome, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. And until next video, mwah, 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 mwah.